over and over and over and over.
And I know
So that's a little bit like something. I felt that when really like we I agree because
It's DJ Kirk State.
I think there is only one quality worse than hardness of heart, and that is softness of head.
Something can be learned from anyone. A man is a fool if he cannot learn something from anyone. A broken clock is right twice a day. Every man has a plan until he gets hit in the mouth. Why am I telling you all of this? After all of this, all that other talk and all of that, we have to learn from each other. We have to listen first, then speak. Actually, listen first, think, then speak. Because a lot of stuff that comes out isn't always, as the word malicious or trying to be hurtful. Some people aren't good at getting their points out in an articulate way, or they're not good at expressing themselves without coming off a little aggressive and stuff like that. I come from a world where, aggression was almost a daily thing, right? Somebody say the wrong thing and it's over. You know what I'm saying? Because people walk around, with egos on their shoulder because that's all they own is their ego. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes as men, especially as men of color and things like that, you walk around with only thing you own is your self-worth. You know what I'm saying? And any attack on it in any kind of way can spark something. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's right. I'm an AKA old head, AKA unk, whatever you want to call it, right? I seen this internet thing build up. You know what I'm saying? I was there in the AOL days. You know what I'm saying? When we just had chat rooms and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing people, you know what I'm saying, meet a woman on the internet. And I'm like, what? You did what? You met her where? And you did what? And whoa. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it come up. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the things that evolved, such as like, I just seen a video about subscriptions, right? I seen Bolo talk about subscriptions. You know what I'm saying? I seen that coming when Apple stopped making iPods with hard drives in them. You know what I'm saying? So I seen all that coming. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing I'm just trying to get across today is there's something to be learned from anybody and everyone. And not only that, especially in the space that you're in. If you want to be in this music creation space, you want to be in this internet / data mining space, you know what I'm saying? You have to be quiet and listen to people express themselves or lack of expressing themselves. But most of the time they have a point of view. And if they do have a certain point of view or the way they see things, put yourself in their shoes as to why. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got all these so-called political debates. They're not political debates half the time. They're personal debates. People bring in their biases and all of that and their miseducation into these debates. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in this YouTube space, I love music before I even knew what the heck a YouTube was, right? I said, what YouTube? What the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? I've seen it, man. I've been making music since the 80s. You know what I'm saying? I was a DJ first. You know what I'm saying? Grew into that. Took breaks off of both of them. Took breaks off being a DJ. Went to beat making. Took long breaks off of beat making. Went back to DJing. And now I can do both without even leaving the house. But I've learned a lot. Like from my man EA Ski, I learned that longevity matters. You know what I'm saying? I remember seeing that man's name on when you read back in the day, we used to get records and tapes and stuff, right? And we would read the bottom, you know what I'm saying? This is a bootleg record, but anyway, we would read the bottom and it had names, you know what I'm saying? like Mantronic and Chep Nunez, et cetera, you know what I'm saying? It was mastered by this place or that place. You know those names, you know what I'm saying? We didn't have things right in your face where you can just look it up on Google, and Google owns YouTube, right? You couldn't do that, right? So I learned a lot, right? I seen EA Ski back in the day up till now, and I'm like, whoa, this man is still in the game. I've learned things from my man's I Am Sight. He's the one that put together merchandise and beat making. I was the first one I ever seen do that. I learned that from him. You know what I'm saying? I watched my man Ave McCree. I learned a lot from him. He's the one that turned me on to the book YouTube Secrets. I think it was the name of it, right? I learned a lot from Polly Popo. You know what I'm saying? I've learned a lot from everyone. I stay quiet. You know what I'm saying? Give big ups. You know what I'm saying? When, you know, because there's a lot of respect out there that is due to everyone. You know what I'm saying? I respect everyone that comes in and puts in the work. Yet, have I made videos about trolls? Yes, because it actually is kind of funny to me. You know what I'm saying? And I actually want to motivate some of the trolls instead of getting on there or getting on YouTube or getting on Twitter or getting on IG or whatever it is you use, Facebook, and downing someone else, right? Take that same energy and shut up and put in the work. And I've been saying this, man. If you ain't got nothing else to say, just put in the work, and nobody can say nothing. Nobody can't come back or with a rebuttal, except they can only say, yo, MC Bloke a Block, yo, he puts in that work. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? DJ so and so, you know what I'm saying? White Scarf, he puts in that work. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can say nothing except you put in that work, whether they like you or not. They're going to respect you once you put in that work. Like I said, every once in a while, you got a few. You see one clown say something, then they want to jump in the comments, right? But that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to answer none of that for real, but it comes with the territory, you know, and you got to learn how to react. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to react. Like my dad used to say, there's always someone better than you. You know what I'm saying? So you be humble, put your work in, respect the others, you know what I'm saying? And just listen, man. I listen to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm telling you, man, I had a guy in the comments turn me on to Tuvon Music or something like that, right? And that joint is banging, you know what I'm saying? I had people tell me about, yo, Kirk, do this with the snare. Yo, Kirk, do this with the sample. And I've done it. And I went back and I said, yo, I checked them out. I said, yo, this guy knows what he's talking about. So I didn't take offense to it. You know what I'm saying? Some people saying it in a harsh way or whatever, but I always listen because you never know. You know what I'm saying? It'd be some big dogs in the comments sometimes. You don't know who's there, man. You don't know who you running your mouth to, or sometimes you don't know who you're complimenting. You know what I'm saying? Yo, be humble. Keep your head low. You know what I'm saying? Learn the craft. Whatever it is you're into, you know what I'm saying? If you're into the boom bap, if you're into the trap, if you're into the whatever, yo, if you're into the drill scene, yo, be quiet, humble, learn your craft. Like I said, there's always something to learn from everyone. That's right. Even the man with two videos, you know what I'm saying? There's something to learn, because that man with 2 videos next year, you can have 200 videos, right? Yo, respect everyone. Peace. This your man, Kirk State. I got this going on. I didn't know they're doing another update, but let's update. In the meanwhile,